after the permanent teeth erupt, usually around 12 or 13, is when children usually have to get braces due to misalignment or crowding of the teeth. When the braces are removed, usually children have white spots on their teeth, which is caused by not proper brushing and flossing of the braces while they are on the teeth. So it is very necessary to know the proper way to brush and floss. What you're going to need, well, what I'm going to use is a study model or the patient's mouth. You actually also need, you can use either a super floss, which can help when there's bigger spaces in between the teeth, or you can use regular floss and a floss threader. And also you will need a toothbrush and toothpaste. So what you need to do when brushing the teeth is there's actually quite a few ways to do it when you have orthodontics. You need to point the bristles upward toward the braces, move back and forth over 2 or 3 teeth in a vibrating motion, and then move on. Make sure you overlap the strokes. And you do that as you go around, all the way around. And also the same on the top, vibrating motions towards the gums. Towards the braces. The other way you can do it, well, in addition to the other way, is to point the bristles downward, have it coming over the top of the teeth, as well as getting down in between those braces. Vibrating motions back and forth, overlapping the teeth, and make sure you make your way all the way around. And you do the same for the top. Now, the way you do it on the lingual, or by the tongue, and by the palate, is a little bit different. You'll actually point the bristles downward, vibrate it back and forth over the gums and the teeth, and then just do the same thing all the way around. But actually the anterior teeth or the front teeth are a little bit different. The way you do it is you point it upward in a vertical motion, you vibrate back and forth, and then sweep it out. Vibrate, sweep. And you do the same for the upper teeth. Vibrate and sweep. Vibrate and sweep. Now, the way that you're going to want to floss, you can use the super floss or the regular floss with a threader, but I'm going to show you how to do both. When you use the super floss, it's a little bit thicker right here, so you can get in between those tight spaces. This piece is a little bit stiffer, so it's easier to get through the teeth. And the way you do it is you insert that little piece through the teeth. You take the thick piece in between and you rub it up against the teeth in a C-shaped motion, and then you move it around to the next tooth. And then you pull it out, and then you just keep going all the way around. You thread it through, wrap it around like a C, and then pull it out. Now I'm going to show you how to use the floss threader along with the floss. Here's the floss, and here's the floss threader. So what you need to do is take the floss and thread it through, and get it just like this. Make sure you hold on to it so the floss does not come out, and you do the same. You thread this through, and once you get the floss through, you sit there and wrap it around like a C, and then go along to the other tooth and wrap it around. And then you just pull the floss out, and then do it again for the next tooth. And sometimes the floss comes out of the threader. That's why sometimes it's a little bit better to use a super floss due to that they're already attached. You thread it through, wrap it around like a C, and then do it for the next tooth, and then pull it out. Now that is the proper way to brush and floss while you have braces. So, in review, what you do is you use 2 different strokes on the outside of the teeth. You point it up, and then point it down, all the way around. Make sure you get in between those brackets on the inside. You do do vibrating circular motions all the way around the back teeth, and then the front, vertical, sweep. And then with the floss, since this person has brackets on every single tooth, what you're going to have to do is actually you're going to have to floss thread every single tooth. It's very time consuming, but once you get in the habit, it's a little bit easier.